So what passes for YouTube content? Oftentimes you see stuff like Game Grumps posting videos of them playing video games, old, new. They have different segments like Grumpcade, Steam Train. Another kind is these drama channels that post tons of videos about the ongoing situations and controversies surrounding either one YouTuber or a group of YouTubers. Another thing that's apparently content are these 3 a.m. challenges, where someone calls, their dead girlfriends, or they'll order something off the deep web, or they will contact recently deceased celebrities. Could you imagine that in the future, no matter who you are, the moment that you die, your face, your social standing, and your influence, all of that is going to be used to fuel these kind of superstitious, actually not really superstitious, it's more inappropriate and disrespectful content that's going to be posted on there with kids asking, are they really dead though? Let's see. Let's pretend that my iPhone is magical that can contact the deceased. Let's pretend that this piece of junk technology that is just getting more add-ons but still has the same kind of problems. Let's see if this piece of technology can do the supernatural and contact the deceased. That kind of disrespectful content to contact the recently deceased is on YouTube and is okay in their eyes to possibly monetize. And I say possibly because there's no telling if they are getting demonetized or if they're monetized. I guess it all depends on how many ads are put in the video. However, while monetization is one disrespectful part, it's also disrespectful to think that you can contact the dead and not let them rest in peace. You don't let the families mourn. You do not care if they're gone. You only care about these celebrities that made an impact on your life, on a lot of people's lives, whether they did so or not, that they die, and you can call them on your phone as if God or the devil has a phone number you can put in your phone to actually call them and talk to them and FaceTime them. That is completely and utter garbage. And it is considered good in YouTube's eyes to stay up on the platform no matter how disrespectful it gets. No matter how many times that this stuff is posted, it is not seen by YouTube to simply go ahead and just take it off. Just get it off the platform. Ban the channels for something disrespectful, or at least give them a temporary ban. Just to show that they're actually doing something. And of course you see a lot of these re-uploads and stuff, because people are wanting to see that this person screwed up and that these are the people that exist in this world. One of the recently deceased, and I will regain my composure for, is an actress by the name of Caroline Flack, who had tragically passed away and took her own life. Her death should be taken with respect, and the people who are impacted by her should take the time to mourn their loss of the people that she's met, her family. They should all have a chance to grieve for the loss of a life. Not to have been put on YouTube so you can call them and talk to them and text them. That is not something you do as a rational thinking person, and a lot of these are made by children. Some that are apparently grown adults, but they have the mindset of a child to do this kind of thing because they are sociopaths. This is not something you do so you can get clout. And it's something that one individual apparently has figured out. that yes, we can use the negative feedback we get from these people, but they're gonna see my video, they're gonna, look at my Instagram, they're gonna look at my Twitter, and they're gonna see all this stuff, and I'm gonna get the sweet, sweet money, I'm gonna get the sweet attention that I so want and deserve. Why? Why would someone deserve attention for making these disrespectful videos? They don't. It's apparently a tactic to gain money. And here's the thing that I worry more about than these kids. When you see these kids do it, you have to think, does their parents look at their content? Do these parents look at what their kids are putting online? I know my mother did that. I started cussing at some of my videos. My mom told me to delete them. And that shows that my mother watches some of these videos. Are these parents doing the same thing? Are they monitoring what their kids are putting out online? In some cases, they should post their opinions. It's free speech. That's what they are allowed to do. But when you put out a video like, oh, we're gonna call Caroline Frank, we're gonna FaceTime her, we're gonna text her, we're gonna contact Kobe Bryant, we're gonna contact Carrie Fisher. If that kind of content is good in the parents' eyes, and that they also see that it's a good way to earn money, what if the parents start doing that? And you think that's, oh no, that can't be possible. I'm pretty sure the parents have a head on their shoulders. I'm pretty sure they have the common sense not to do that. But look at what Morg's parents are doing. They're doing the same kind of thing that their son is doing. Now, to a degree, Morgs doesn't do things that's disrespectful in any sort of way. Some people are pointing that, oh, well, he's just stealing Mr. Beast content. That's a kind of thing. That's a whole different level. That's a lower level than what these kids are doing. This is not something to be putting out online. And it's constant. It's constantly happening. Now, you could also say yes, that this is that I'm lying. I mean, this is like, oh, well, it's not always happening because look at all the videos that haven't been posted so far. When you look at these kids, when you look at these people, and you think to yourself that they believe that this happens, or they know that they're gonna get some sort of attention from this, are they gonna stop? When they're told this is not something you do, this is disrespectful, you need to take it down because you're putting yourself in a bad image and you're disrespecting those who have passed away. Do you think they'll stop even after they're told about this? And do you think that their parents will start this knowing that they're going to get a crap ton of money from YouTube? That's what I worry about. Because we've come to a point in this year, in 2020, with all of this stuff happening now, with a lot of celebrities already passing, all this stuff going on about, oh, your guys are getting traffic, but the people getting traffic are mad for getting that kind of traffic, all that sort of thing. With My Anime List, that's what's been going on, that they make all these decisions, and they're getting mad at a couple of YouTubers. We've come to a point in our lives where people are offended by everything. My brother, of course, after hearing that apparently this is a symbol for white supremacy, when you hear about that, he comes in and he says, could you imagine that at some point in our life that the word hillbilly is gonna be an offensive term? That's what it's gonna come to. People are gonna monitor every word you say, and the moment a word is taken out of context or is completely misused, that it's gonna be offensive no matter what the context, what the true meaning is. I can't understand the mindset of these people sometimes. That they make this content and YouTube agrees with it to a degree. I want to think to a degree. Let's take a look at take a look at this kind of stuff right here. Oh yeah, just like yesterday, a kid decides to video himself watching this, of actually talking to them. That they're going to start they're gonna start making these videos. And when you look at the channel, let's see what the channel is like that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can't understand how people. I don't understand how children are getting popular from doing this kind of stuff. That's what I can't understand. But I'd like for y'all to think for a moment that what if at some point in your life that you pass away, and that while you are dead, while your body is laying in a coffin, that there's going to be some kid out there or some grown adult with no common sense to post a video trying to contact you, and they're going to exploit your death for views. When is it going to come to a point that this needs to stop? What's the true line in this case? Because these videos, they cross the line tenfold. But what's the true line that cross? What line do they need to cross that YouTube decides to bring down the ban on them? There is none, is there? Because YouTube's going to overlook all this content and think, oh, it's just kids being kids, all that kind of stuff. Goodness. We're at the start. We're still at the beginning of 2020. We're nearing the end of February. We're halfway through February. And already we have stuff like this making a rise. Because of one disrespectful and sociopathic YouTuber decides to make a living off of this kind of stuff. When is YouTube actually going to take down these channels? When are they gonna decide? Well, how are we gonna keep advertisers? How are we going to make sure our platform is running fairly? And you really can't get into contact with them, because even if you flag a video, some of the videos are just going to remain on the platform. Goodness. It's just like respect is thrown out the window in this year. Or if there has been no respect for this kind of stuff whatsoever. These kids do not understand respect. That's why it has come down onto the parents. That's what it falls upon the parents to teach them. Because if another YouTuber is going to teach their kids that you need to be respectful, then the parents aren't doing anything. I can't understand this year. I don't want to go out into a world where people will capitalize off of deaths. But you know what? I'm almost getting to a point where I'm have to be a grown adult, and I gotta start doing taxes. And so you know what? I guess I'll have to bear that responsibility and bear the troubles that come my way. In any case, sorry if this was a very raw ranting. Just wanted to vent my stress about this entire thing, cause it's not even the end. It's not even. Like, we're not even through with February, and already things are not looking up. So, thank you guys for hearing all my crazy ramblings. I want to see if I can get some work done. Other than that, I'll see you guys later.